And alright, so we're just continuing right off where we had left off inside episode 1, and well, we've just bought a new ship. The game will tell us something about these, say, company contracts now, and that'll open up a new portion of the game, so let's see what that is all about. So, right, we took out a large loan, and obviously we probably want to pay off this loan in a short amount of time, and one of the ways that we can do that is by transporting large volleys of goods from, say, through the use of these contracts like this. So these are company contracts. They'll have one big like commodity attached to them. They have a very small contract value, but what they'll do is that they'll guarantee you goods in one port and a guaranteed selling point at one other port, and you can really just trade volume instead of, say, doing individual orders like this, and I'll show you guys how that works shortly. But for now, I see that there's some packages coming out of, say, the Ottoman, or Turkey, once again. Keep on calling it the Ottoman Empire, going to the Great Britain, so I'll get that contract going. And now that we have two ships, I can get the Survivor to do something else in the meantime, in the time that one of our ships does something. And with that said, what I want the Survivor to do here is that I wanted to cast off, and I wanted to bounce to Rotterdam, just because we're going to use it to do a whole bunch of these company contracts, seeing as how we can really take advantage of its large cargo capacity for exactly just this. So what the Survivor does is that it can carry, I believe, if I check it, it should carry some absurd amount of payload compared to our current ship. Yeah, it can cover 1,400 TU, and what we can do with it is that here we can just pick up parcel, and we can just try to really just stack it up on the ship and transport it to whatever other port listed inside this contract for an immediate fee per contract done, and also a completion fee once all of those are transported. So the advantage of this is that it'll lock in, where it'll make it so that the game just displays an absurd amount of these post and parcel contracts, because that's ultimately the type of company contract we wanted to lock in this menu here. And what we can do is that we can just we can pretty much just take these on board. And we can get our big ship here to just slow boat it over here and get these things unloaded. Typically, what I want to go for with those is like more, say, valuable companies. So things like, say, minerals and ore and stuff like that are typically the more, say, profitable ones. But for now, postal isn't, say, bad by any means. It's a very reliable source, and this is a very short company contract, so that's not too bad. And would you look at that, something apparently broke the bank once more, so we'll just get our ship to dock in here manually, and we'll just really just go there. So let's see, how are we gonna do this one? Alright, so there's game is starting to become more harder here. So we have a large ship preparing to leave, and I think I saw on the mini-map a smaller one coming in here shortly. So now, what can we do? What can we do here? I think we'll just try to cut in here, perhaps like this, and try to get our ship aligned, and I think I'll just shimmy it into that spot as time goes on here. So we'll try to do exactly that, bring the ship in. My frame rate's really dropped. For whatever reason, right now it's holding at like 20 or so. So just to note that. Ooh, this is going to be close. So I'm going to tone the ship speed down to 0 here. I think what I'll do is that I'll just keep it at 2 for now. Or no, let's back this up. So do reverse on the right. Just going to turn the ship right across just like that. That'll give us some room to play around with. And I guess we'll just keep a low speed at 2 knots here and try to put this in just like this. Oh, that's going to be close. So let's put this in reverse. And would you look at that, the big ship left, and a smaller ship has decided to come to the port. So maybe we'll try something like this. And yeah, it would be really nice if you could speed up these portions, is the thing. But I think this will work for now. Oh, that's going to be close. I think we'll have to back off once more because I really don't want our ship to take any damage like that. Because yeah, once you take a certain amount of damage, you won't be able to oh, yikes, do any more. That's gonna skim right off the side of that. Damn. But either way, it delivers the contract, so at least that is good. So, yeah, that'll be that. That'll put our cash flow back into the positives, which is also the nice thing about it. And I think going forwards, we'll take a few safe contracts just because we have that loan that we need to complete. Or we're actually, let's take these two over here, the one to this port instead. So, we'll buy some expensive London fuel because we're, British fuel just because we have to. And we'll get these going, so that'll just get our boats going once more. Survival docks at this port right here in Portugal, so we can key in these two parcel deliveries. And what we can do here is that we can go back into the port. We can check out perhaps some orders that are going to the port that we had come through, or the port that we pick up the parcels from, though it doesn't look like that is available right now, so I think we'll pick up some stuff going to St. Petersburg and just get that going there. So yeah, what that'll do is that on this company accepted contracts, it'll fulfill a portion of it, because we have like, I think, yeah, 121 days to complete this route. I'm not too terribly worried about it, so we can let that go for now, and we can get the Survivor to St. Petersburg instead. And yeah, the monthly loan thing will take its toll on us for now, but we should be able to pay this back quite quickly, provided that we continue to pick up some, some questionable goods from this area of the world. Let's see, what can we do? We can go to Rotterdam, we can drop down some ore and some questionable goods, or St. Petersburg. Let's see. St. Petersburg is actually more profitable, but it's all questionable stuff, so it's more risky. But I've had good luck so far with the questionable goods stuff, so at least that works out for me. Yeah, so key in these things, go to contract once more, find the ones that go to Rotterdam, accept them. And Russia occasionally has cheap fuel. Sometimes it's very expensive, sometimes it's very cheap. We got in at a very affordable time, so we'll key that in as well. We'll get a refueling shipment for our big ship, so that'll help out. And there. Stop by over here, drop off the goods, drop off the metals, and now we can key in another large order of all of these different orders for parcels and things, and we'll cast off once more to Lisbon, and we'll just get them working like that. So there, cash flows is starting to get better, so we're at 6,000, and oh no, that is going to come off. So yeah, this is the thing that I wanted to avoid, because the customs inspection is actually quite brutal. So for example, now it's going to charge us quite a lot of money for carrying those contraband items, but luckily it wasn't too bad. The fee wasn't, terribly crappy, but it does cost us something in the long run. It costs us reputation. Of course, we obviously don't get those goods back. So yeah, transporting those contraband things really nice to make margins and all, but not exactly the greatest for say well, taking risks and all that. And there, now we can dock with it, so I might as well dock in St. Petersburg and go to the contracts listing here. Grab some of that cheap fuel, which we'll probably need, and I guess for the time being we'll find some more, say, legitimate contracts to fulfill. And I guess we'll go with these two to Spain for now, and we'll get this set of ships going. Survivor's gonna come back here, we can get them to dock up, get the ore shipped and all. And let's do, I'm going to try to risk it. I'm going to ship some of those questionable goods once more to Lisbon. Perhaps hide it inside the stack of other stuff that we have here. And we'll just, we'll just get these things moving. So there, over here, Survivor arrives. We're going to get to dock, and there we go. That's going to fulfill that contract, and that's also going to give us a very, very nice payday. So there. So yeah, these contracts, they usually aren't worth very much in themselves, but typically if you can find a nice one that that has some very, very like high revenue goods, they can be very profitable. So with that kept in mind, I'm going to try for this one, the one for textiles, because I see it being quite profitable. Check the fuel prices over here. 400 per unit of fuel ain't bad, so I think we'll just key in that, and we'll get Survivor to Reykjavik to do its thing. And over here we'll dock over here as well, get the stuff dropped, and well, we can get the ship to go once more. I'm gonna see whether or not we can pay off like some portion of the loan here, but it looks like we have to get the full amount remaining paid off in one go to do that, so unfortunately we can't. In that case, we'll just pick up more stuff and move it to other locations, really. And what is good over here? We can pick up some stuff to Reykjavik. Just do exactly just that. Cast off, go to Reykjavik, and set sail. So there. Survivor's gonna bounce over here. Let's get it into the port with tug assistance. Check the company textiles, and there, this is where it becomes really profitable. So textiles is a relatively good thing to transport, and as you can see, now we get a whole bunch of these orders just solely transporting textiles to one location, making it really, really rather profitable. So with that kept in mind, I'm just going to key in a few of them, and I'm going to get these goods moving to... Let's see, these ones, this one pays slightly more, so I think I'll do that one instead, and I'm just going to get these things moving to Hamburg, and I think we can actually, yeah, I think we can complete this one in one go. So this is, yeah, these profitable ones, unfortunately, don't last for too long. There we go, we can get these things moving too. And over here, let's get, let's see, so a whole bunch of those contracts to Hamburg still exists, but I'm not really sure if they shut off or not after the contract is fulfilled, so I won't risk it, and I'll just get the Survivor to do its thing there. So it goes into the port, we can do tug assistance, that's going to into the port, and that should complete this accepted contract. So that'll be another thing done, and these things can become really, really valuable, provided that you get them in for a very highly prized thing. So for example, what is a good one? Like metal is a really good one that you can ship. But that's pretty much just that. Ooh, and we can also establish a subsidiary which will allow us to buy ships here as well. That's kind of cool. I don't think I'll re-equip the ship with anything just yet. Did we accept that one for metal? Yes, we did. So I think I'll get this ship to the Algiers, just because, really. Oh, we can't actually go there on its own. So in that case, I guess we'll just do stall AG and transport metal to the Ottoman or the Turkish port like that. I forgot how you unlock ports. I think all you really need to do for that is just have a ship deliver something on contract there once. So see whether or not those pop up, but it doesn't look like they are, which is rather unfortunate. And over here, let's not get fined for anything once again, so I think we'll just do a nice and safe furniture run to Great Britain. So we'll do exactly just that. And now this contract might be problematic, because there's a penalty for not completing it. And with that said, I don't want to incur that penalty, but I do want to, yeah, I definitely do want to do that contract. So we'll have to find some other order that takes us to that Algiers port. There we go. Found a nice mineral one, ore one, that goes there. So we'll bounce to the port of Algiers first, and then we'll go there. So yeah, it's a rather odd way of unlocking ports, but I guess it works. Stop over here, cast off, go to this place, cast off. And over here we'll stop, do tug assistance, we'll deliver metal here. And let's see, get some counterfeit goods once again. I'll risk it this time, just because. And we'll just run things like that. And ooh, I think now we have the full amount to pay back the loan. So let's go over here. Let's pay this thing off in its entirety so that won't accumulate any more interest. Come over here, drop off the ore, which will help us out tremendously. And once again, not gonna go for the counterfeit goods, but I guess we'll do Stockholm. Oh wow, actually a lot of stuff going to Sweden. Ooh, this is a tough decision. I don't know about this, but yeah, we can stack one contract of contraband goods onto our shipment here. And once again, I think we'll just hope that they don't realize that we're carrying stolen goods here and do a mass shipment over there. And, ooh. Huh. Looks like somebody gave us a very explicit company contract to us at a premium rate, but I don't think we'll accept it. Oh no. Unfortunately, we weren't able to do that one in time, though. And, ooh, yikes. Took a massive penalty to contraband goods once again. And, oh my, did it? Yeah, it cleared out everything on the survivor, which is quite a problem. I think what I'll do here is we'll just get this last shipment to Stockholm just pretty much done, because yeah, we are unfortunately bankrupt due to our decision to trade in contraband goods. Anyway, either way, I mean, it looks like it's a pretty neat game, and I had fun during our times of trading and occasionally smuggling. Overall, I'd say that yeah, TransOcean, the trading simulator game, seems to be quite a promising title. Again, I mean, there's a few tedious bits here, but that's just the nature of these simulators. I hope you guys enjoyed this preview, and hope you guys come back for more next time. I think we're checking out Stronghold Crusader 2 very, very soon, amongst other games in the near future, so be sure to stick around for that. Bye-bye for now.